you guys know a little bit of my background. You know, first and foremost, I'm a 1988 graduate of Yale University. I got a degree in economics from Yale, so what's a guy with an economics degree from Yale do? Certainly pursues a career in coaching. I used to recruit this area, so it's kind of neat to see some of you guys, but I wore black and gold, as you guys know, at that time when I recruited this area. So, you know, I was at Vanderbilt for 3 years as a defensive coordinator with James Franklin. We had an opportunity to go to Penn State. And my wife and I fell in love with this part of the country and knew we wanted to be back in this part of the country. So when Coach Jones reached out to me about this opportunity, I couldn't be down here fast enough. And I'm so glad to be part of this community, and I'm so glad to be part of Tennessee football and Ball Nation. So I want to make sure I said that. To me, the thing that you probably need to know about me is, you know, I'm a 0 on the swag meter. You know, so if you're expecting someone to stand up here and tell jokes and be that funny guy, that's not me. Most of the guys who know me know I'm a relationship-based person. I enjoy meaningful relationships. I like the recruiting process, but you guys know have talked football with me. I love talking ball. And I want to make sure I say first and foremost to the coaches here as you begin your season, good luck to you guys. And this season's been kind of a whirlwind these first 6 months I've been on the job. But at the end of this season, I look forward to spending as much time as I possibly can, doing anything I can to help you guys out in building your program. That's what's really, really, really important to me. I always start out when I talk about myself, and I want to make sure that I say this, and I think most of the people in this room are coaches or teachers or administrators. I think one of the most important things I tell people is coaching is what I do, not who I am. I hope when you get to know me, you say, that's a dude who's fiercely competitive and he knows his stuff. But first and foremost, I'm a Christian, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a brother. Those are the things that are really, really important to me. And relationships will be a common theme as we go through this. I'm going to talk about a couple points with regard to our program and teaching. I'll answer any questions you guys have. I'm a big culture guy, man. I want to build a championship culture in everything we do. And when I've been on the job here, it's about establishing the relationship with the other coaches in the room. And I think we have a great defensive staff. Myself, Willie Martinez, Tommy Thigpen, and Steve Stripling. Sometimes, as you guys know, as coaches, we spend more time with each other than we do our family. And it's all about that relationship piece. It's about mutual respect. It's about working together for a common goal. And that's something that's important to me. A couple weeks ago, I was going to speak somewhere, and someone asked me what I'd learned in my experience as a coach. And I talked about culture. And they gave me a quote that I use all the time now. Culture eats strategy for lunch. You know, all you guys who thinks it's about X's and O's and schemes and things like that, and I was that guy, I'm not going to raise my hand, but culture eats strategy for lunch. Creating a championship culture. Sharing with people, you know, developing meaningful relationships with the people that you work with and helping them to reach their goals. On our defense, we talk about our core values every day. So you know, under that big category, it's creating a championship culture. Then we talk about our core values and the things that I look for with people in my organization, and I would whether I was in business, sales, law, medicine, whatever it is, I look for people with passion, tremendous passion. I ask every single one of our players on a scale of 1 to 10 how important is football to you. And they better say 10. They better say 10. Your faith, your family, school, all those things should be a 10 too. But I'm looking for people in our organization who want to compete for SEC championships and national championships. Passion. Second thing is toughness. And I know I'm talking to some high school coaches and administrators here. You know, when I talk about toughness to our guys, I remind them we're playing in the SEC, so there is a physical brand of toughness. Bring your big boy shoulder pads when you come play in Tennessee. When we line it up against Florida, when we line up against Alabama in Neyland Stadium, you better bring your big boy shoulder pads and be ready to rock and roll. But more importantly than that, you guys see what's going on in our country today. You see what's going on all over the place. It's that mental toughness. It's that toughness to make good decisions. It's that mental toughness to make good choices. It's that discipline to avoid temptation. You know, those are the things that I talk about. We educate our guys, and I spend more time talking to our guys, and I imagine you guys do too, about appropriate relationships with women, about drugs and alcohol, about social media, about attending class, about doing the right things in the community, in the classroom, and on the football field. And that's not BS. That's really what we talk about to these guys all the time. Because I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. Those are the things that are the most important things to me. And the last piece of our core values is a team-first mindset. Passion, toughness, and team. And when we say team to the guys, it's important. Football, you work as a unit. It's 11 men functioning as one out there on the field. If one guy doesn't do his job, the other 10 guys can get hung out to dry. It's understand the name on the front of the jersey, Tennessee, or the Power T, is a hell of a lot more important than the name on the back of the jersey. I always define in the first team meeting for our guys the definition of unconditional love. And unconditional love is how you feel about your children. It's about how you feel about your spouse, your brothers and sisters. It's when you care about or love someone more than you love yourself. And that's when you know you got one hell of a team. When guys understand that they care for the man on their left and the man on their right more than they care about their personal gain. So when we talk